Hi, I'm Sean Lowe. I'm the mortgage broker here at Freedom. I've been broking now for the last 25 years. Love what I do and can't wait for the movie night. So ideally, if you have a 20% deposit, that's great, but it's not 100% necessary to have that deposit. There's plenty of options out there where you can borrow 95% only putting in a 5% deposit. There's government guarantee schemes available. You can have a guarantor involved. So there's plenty of options where you don't need to have a 20% deposit, but it does give you an opportunity to get into the market without mortgage insurance. So if you have the deposit, use it for sure. In terms of what you should spend on your first home, what I tell people is try and keep it comfortable based on your income. So if you allow around 30% of your gross income and try and equate that back to a monthly repayment for a loan, that's where things are comfortable. If cost of living increases, interest rates might go up over time, you're just going to be in a lot better position and comfortably able to keep affording that repayment. So definitely paying fortnightly is better than paying monthly. Some lenders actually take a monthly repayment and just halve that. Technically, that's 13 payments per year. So you are paying one additional payment without maybe even realising it. So anything you can do to pay down the principal quicker, whether it's weekly or fortnightly payments, it's much better than having it just a monthly payment. Yeah, so it definitely makes sense to refinance. In the current market, if your rate starts with a 6 or even a 7, I do see people where their rates still start with a 7 just because they've never gone out there and looked around or spoken to a broker and find out what else is in the market. Rates at the moment are all starting with a 5. So if your rate starts with a 6, it's definitely a time to have a review. So if you owe 750 on your mortgage, at some point the bank's approved your loan application. So you obviously have the capacity to pay it. If there's been a change in circumstances in your financial position, then maybe look at options. But honestly, if you can comfortably afford the repayment on that size loan, continue paying cost of living, if you're not dipping into savings, you're fine.